Good morning, guys. Just rocked up on this amazing island. We're gonna be having the best time here for the next couple of days, but first I have to show you something that I found. Those turtles are laying eggs, look. So this big female would have just finished laying her eggs. It's high tide, so all the turtles have come up the beach and they're nesting. This is amazing, guys. Look at all the tracks. Look, just coming up here. There's hundreds and hundreds. Look at this track, that's massive. So a turtle would have laid in this morning. So in a few months' time, all the baby hatchlings are going to be coming down here. Just look at all the tracks running back down. That is absolutely amazing, guys. We've just found nesting turtles. And if you guys didn't know, turtles always come back to the exact same beach that they were hatched on to lay their eggs. And it can be like 50, 60, 70, I don't actually really know, but turtles are old as, and they come back to the same friggin' beach. What are you doing, mate? I think it's time for a swim. Woo. Are you joking? I got this whole place to myself. We're gonna have a bloody good time. We're gonna see some wildlife. Hey, buddy. Turtle Island. That's it, man. This is where we're spending the next couple of days. This is the big female that was nesting just before. She's done what she needs to do. You're almost there, sweetie. Wow, you are so beautiful. She's absolutely exhausted. I'm not gonna touch her, I won't interfere. We'll just let her do her thing. I know she's gonna make it. And she's got plenty of tide to get out off the reef before it all goes high and dry. But look at that. What an absolute effort. She would have crawled up here probably when it was still dark. She's been gone for hours. You're almost there, sweetie. She's off. She's done it. This is my tenny. It's called the dinner plate. It's an awesome little thing. It weighs about 50 kilo. I've loaded it up with a little bit of gear for this trip. I've got absolutely no food, refrigeration, anything like that. So up in the front here, safety gear, life jackets. I've got my mask with a GoPro on there for when we go diving. I've got a 10-litre water bladder, and that's my anchor. So up in this section, I've got cooking gear, wetsuit, towel, my bedding, pretty much just everything I need for cooking. This bag has got camera gear in it. That's my drone. There's another GoPro there. And heaps of batteries to last me for the trip. I've decided to bring 2 rods, 1 spear gun, got my fins, my booties, my weight belt, 1 jerry of fuel, and half the ocean in the back of the tinny desk. Oh. There's a turtle there, there's a turtle there. There's turtles absolutely everywhere. I've jumped back in the tinny because what I want to do is go for an explore. It's actually quite flat this morning, and with all these big tired turtles around, I guarantee that we might be able to find a big tiger. Holy crap, guys, I'm trying to film everything at the same time. That is a giant friggin' tiger. Holy crap. Okay, all right guys. Oh, there's so much happening right now. The boat is full of water. Got the drone in the air. There's like 2 or 3 big tiger sharks just here, and what they're doing is they're feeding on these turtles. So I think I'm gonna try whack my mask on, jump in with one, get back in the boat. I don't know if it's gonna work. The drone's up, everything's happening, but it's been my dream to swim with a tiger shark. I've never done it before, so you never know. This could be the moment. This could be the dumbest thing I've ever done, but I'll hate myself if I don't do this. I really want to swim with a big tiger. I'm sorry, Mum. You're gonna hate when you see this. Woo! Alright, we turned around. Drone's landed. Just gotta jump in next to him quick and then get back in the boat. Oh, I don't want to approach from this angle. Where is it? Where is it? I lost the shark. There's no way. I lost it. No, 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 no. Man, there was way too much going on just then. Oh, where is he? I just wanted to see it. I should have just friggin' jumped. Just didn't want to die, you know? Man, I don't believe it. There was just way too much going on just then. I had the drone in the air. I'm trying to get smooth shots. Trying to drive the tinny carefully, not to run over it, but get it real close. Got my mask on. I can't see crap out of the mask because it's got all water drops on it. The remote, oh, there's electronics everywhere. The boat, for some reason, is just full of water. Hopefully not a hole. Yeah, it was all happening. But guys, when the shark was on the right-hand side of my boat, I don't know how good I got it on the drone, but it was as long as the boat. And this is a 3.4 meter boat. So that shark, 3 to 3.5 meter tiger shark. There were another 2. There were turtles everywhere. It was all happening. And after all that, I landed the drone. I put the mask on. I had the GoPro ready. He was right next to me. And then I took a wrong turn into the glare and I lost him. I friggin' lost him. I've only got limited drone battery, so how about this? We obviously have to catch our own food, but we have to swim with a tiger, and I'm not leaving the friggin' island until we jump in next to a big tiger. Oh, I hope that footage looked as hectic as it was, like juggling all that. Wow. Look, the tinny's fully high and dry already. That tide is pumping out, so I think the tigers are all gone. The turtles are making their way out. Everything is getting out off the drop off, off the reef edge before that tide's completely gone. Actually, let me show you how hectic this is. So if we come just behind, look at that. So that's a turtle hole, turtle. It's actually insane. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, it just goes to show there is not a patch of sand on this beach that's not covered in turtle holes, eggs everywhere. So I'm going to avoid walking over them, definitely not stepping in the holes. And this is our little slice of heaven for the next couple of days. So excited to bring you guys along for this one. Pretty much just got to figure out how to get food for the next couple days. And just so you guys are aware, this island is super sacred. You're not allowed to have fires on it. You're not allowed to cut trees down or cut branches. There's heaps of regulations to be able to come out here. So that's the reason I'm not doing an actual, you know, survival challenge, because there's just so many restrictions. So the whole point of this is to just try and catch our own food. We've got plenty of water, but we're not going to disturb any of this island. I want to immerse you guys in this, but I don't want to disturb any of the animals. All I want to leave is footprints. So yeah, I'm not going to be unpacking a big camp. We're just kind of going to move around the island as we please and just try and shoot some fish. So now we got to wait for that tide to push out. All the sea creatures have started moving out, and that tide will be out shortly. So I've got the drone up where I want to have a dive, and just check there's no big tigers waiting for me out there. Wow, that is some insane ground, guys. Well, that tide pretty much drained completely out. There's still a little bit of water, but everything's gone except for this poor bugger. And that's just it, guys. That's the reality for so many turtles out here, especially during this nesting season. They're just so fatigued. I reckon she probably just got her eggs hatched, made it down to the water, and just didn't have enough time to get back out. And that's why we're seeing so many of those big tiger sharks. This is a perfect prey item, a turtle of this size that can barely defend itself. It's an easy target, and it does happen. I've seen it, guys. Turtles, they've had their limbs ripped off. It's absolutely horrendous. But the tiger sharks have got to eat as well, you know. It's just a circle of life. It's pretty brutal, to be honest. Got my booties, gloves, dive watch, fins. What else? My mask. Where's my mask? There we go. Dive mask and snorkel. All right, let's make the big walk out to the drop off. Let's get some fish, because I'm bloody getting hungry now. Wish me luck, buddy. All right. Look at all my gear hanging off the weight belt. It works a treat. It's gonna be a big walk, but once we get out there, it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. I'm very keen to get underwater. It'll be the first dive of the trip. There will hopefully be some good eating fish, and I'll be able to get them, but I don't have refrigeration, so I gotta go easy. We're just gonna take what we need, we're gonna eat what we take, and then repeat for the next couple days. Living off the tropical island, baby. Ew. That was nuts. My feet are cut to shreds, but we've pretty much made it, so I'm gonna suit up here. God, I hope we get a fish. I'm absolutely starving. I've brought the dive watch just for safety reasons. This watch calculates how deep I am, how long my dive was, how much surface time I'm having, so I can watch that. Even if I'm feeling good, you don't always know exactly your depth and how long you've been under. So this way, I can ensure I get the correct amount of surface time. It just keeps me in check. So, all right, I might put the mask on. We got the GoPro on here. Grab the fins and the gun, and hopefully I'll see you back here with a fish, eh? Woo! I got him. Oh, this cray is ripping me apart. Gotta get these fins off. Oh yes, we've done it. Woo! Okay, that's my foot. A crayfish, we've done it! Well, that was unexpected. Have a go at it. That's the ornate crayfish, guys, and I've barely been in the water 5 minutes. I cannot believe we've scored a cray. It's always important to check the section of the belly here where they hold the eggs, and there's no eggs on this one, so that's all fresh meat. We can take this cray. Antennas and legs are all still intact, so it's a beautiful catch. I'm just deciding whether I want to go back in and try and get a fish as well, or I mean, I feel like we should get a fish. If we got a trout or something to match with this cray, that'd just be an absolute 5-star eating seafood basket. So I might put this guy out, stick him in a rock pool here, jump back in the drink, and we'll come get him on the way back. But look at that, that is a beautiful crayfish. We're eating crayfish in paradise. Have a go with this. Unreal. All right, let's get a fish. Woof, woof. Oh, jeez. Where's my gun? There it is. Oh. Okay, let's get out. Oh. Woo. Oh. Oh. Woo. Got what I wished for, eh? Definitely got what I wished for. That was hectic. Oh my God. I don't believe it. I did what I said I wanted to do, and I got to swim with a big tiger, but that's not the way that I hoped it would happen. It's gonna be so awesome watching that footage back, but you guys wouldn't see as much as I did. Basically, I was swimming along, and I'm checking 360 degrees constantly just to make sure there's no sharks kind of coming up behind me, and that's exactly what that tiger did. So he's stalking me from behind. I was on the surface just kicking along, and I turned over my right shoulder, and it was just his head right at my fins. He wasn't charging in or anything, like he was super placid, but he was just coming right into the back of my fins. Who knows what he was gonna do, but as soon as I turned and looked at him, he just veered off to the left. I turned myself around, turned my GoPro on, And then as you'll see where the footage starts rolling right now, that's him swimming away. And then I sort of just put a few kicks in to try and swim towards him, just to get him on footage for you. And then he just disappeared into the murkiness, cloudiness of that chop. So, wow. I can just imagine how sick that would have looked from the drone if we had the drone up, just seeing that tiger coming in behind me. I'm so glad I turned around before it was too late, but I'm definitely out for today. I've got the cray. I'm sure we're gonna see so many more of them this trip. That was friggin' amazing, man. Mr. Crayfish, he's still in there. Put him out, guys, and looks like that's all we're gonna be eating because I'm not getting back in that water. That was insane. Holy crap. Look at all those birds. Oh, wow, they're going off everywhere. These birds are called noddies and they inhabit this island. They're always here and they always crap all over me and my gear. But this time of year, I've actually noticed a few chicks up in the higher nest. And those chicks will be growing soon and continue the cycle. But I've come back in here to do the cook up of the cray because the wind's pumping. It's still coming in here a bit, but it's either wind or bird poo. So I've chosen bird poo. And we're gonna try and cook this cray up now. All right, so I'm just gonna cut up inside the head here. Oh, look at that. See that blue bit there? That's what makes the cray noise. What we're gonna do, because we only have a little pot, I'm just gonna break this one in half. And I wonder why my knives are blunt, you know? Never learn. Two beautiful bits of cray. I'm not doing anything fancy with this. I don't even have salt and pepper. I just got a bit of oil. So that's going straight on the tranche. Look at all that beautiful meat. Look at that. That's just one side. You ready? Woo! Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God. We have definitely earned this feed. Have a look at this. There's no place I'd rather be. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo! Out of this world. Look at that. That's the perfect cook. All right, it's time to set up bedding, and can you believe that's it? Got the ultra lightweight hammock and ultra lightweight blow up pillow. Now how sick is this little thing? Tiny pillow. I can blow it up in 2 puffs. Here we go. We got the hammock strung up. Got the pillow. That's bed for tonight. Oh, how good is that? The pillow is crucial, but there's no rain. I'm gonna be looking up at the stars. There's a seagull. Hey mate, he's literally just hovering. That's awesome. I'm gonna have an epic view of the stars tonight. That wind's gonna be pumping in, so no bugs, no creepy crawlies. Mate, that's as good as it gets. And I'm off the ground, so I'm not disturbing any of the turtle holes, which is exactly what you want. So yeah, I'm absolutely stoked with camp for tonight. And I reckon we move around the island. I won't camp in the exact same spot each night. Probably do another 2 days out here and see where we go from there. But yeah, we'll try out different spots, experience different sunsets. And speaking of, I think that sun's setting now. Let's go back out, have a look. Go. I'm gonna go get the tinny and bring it in, beach it, because it's pretty much high tide. The whole reason I bought this tinny was because it's lightweight, so we'll try and heave it up without too many waves coming in the back. Here we go. There's a big wave. Here we go. She's a bit heavier than I remember. That was way harder than I thought it was going to be, but Tinny's Beach. Let's go. Woo! How good is that? Oh my god. What an absolute rip of a day it's been. It's looking awesome, boat's secure. The moon's out, the birds are everywhere. Woo! Don't want to get done by a tiger though. That would be unlucky, given today. Woo! Had a bit of a sleep in, the wind's up. We've got to make a choice what we're going to do today. This is a fresh track, it looks like a turtle is laid up here. There's another one here and I can see it runs down to the tide mark. The turtle's laid either side of the tinnies, more down there. I was zonked out last night, so I didn't see them, I just went to bed, but track comes up past the tinnies, gone over the anchor, and fresh baby turtle eggs have been laid all through camp. There's a pretty strong northerly blowing straight into the island, which is probably going to be a bit much for this tinny. I was planning to do some trolling this morning, but probably not the smartest idea to be out there. And unfortunately the protected side of the island happens to be a green zone, and that's where you can't fish or take anything from. It's good to have green zones, but in this case kind of limits our options for a feed today. We nearly went straight back onto the beach. Let's get around the protected side. Much nicer around here. There's a turtle stuck. Come on, buddy. Yes, he made it! Was that him? I think that was it. Would have nested just up there. Yes! Woo! Wind's pumping down this direction. and I'm picking up a strong scent of something dead. I'm gonna go for a walk, see if it's maybe a big turtle that didn't make it, or a shark washed up or something. Yeah, it's getting stronger. What is that? Lots of seagulls too. Unfortunately, I reckon there's gonna be a big dead turtle up here somewhere. Found her. Oh, you poor turtle. The shell looks pretty intact, but she's in one of the turtle holes. They're absolutely everywhere here. If you didn't know, male turtles can't actually climb out on the sand, so this is 100% a big female, and I'd say she pretty much died trying to continue the life cycle. So this back section here is the green zone that I can't fish, but I can fish directly out. So while the tide's up, I'm not real comfortable diving deep with those tigers around, so I think I'll wait till the tide drops out. We got a fair few hours to wait for that tide, so I reckon we do a walk of the island, see what we can find, and I guess we'll be back in a couple of hours. You find a lot more on foot than anything else, so walking this island, we should hopefully find something epic. I'm excited. Turtle eggs. These turtles have been hatching. Look at that. There's heaps of them. That's a bit early in the season. They're not supposed to hatch for another few months. The island closes off when the turtles are hatching. There'll be no one here. The birds will be going nuts, the sharks, and these poor little turtles are gonna be running for the beach. Crazy stuff. So this bird right here is a mutton. They're a burrowing bird, so there's holes all through this island. They sleep during the day, and then when they come out at night, it's like they're drunk. They smash through all your stuff. They were hitting the hammock and trees last night. I don't know why. I'll leave it here. Something might take it, but you'll find as you walk back in the island, there's heaps of burrows everywhere. You can see just out behind me, there's some mating turtles. They're getting it on the high tide. All right, guys, check this out. That's a dead noddy, and it's hanging off this branch, and there's pieces everywhere. Look, and I tell you right now, it's the big white-bellied seagull that's been tearing these noddies apart up here. He's taken the middle out of that, and it just leaves the wings hanging, but that is a very clear sign of a white-bellied seagull feeding on this tree. That is awesome. Ooh. Hey, buddy. Those turtles are getting it on in the back there. Look at this big fella. This place is so sick. I'm back on the windy side. That's a big turtle. Absolutely huge turtle. I've just made it back to where I was camping last night, right here. And have a look what I found in the bushes. I don't know if she's laid yet or if she's covering the eggs, but I'm petrified of spooking her. So I'm gonna get out of there, let her do her thing. But that was camp. She might have been there this morning and I didn't even know it. I see the tinny. We've made it back. Woo! That was a big walk. Whoa. We've made it back, guys. As you can see, that tide's starting to turn. I'm gonna swim out to the tinny. I think I'll beach it. And then we'll just wait for that tide to rush out. Go for a dive, I think. Bit in my head about the sharks, to be honest, but we got to get out there, so make the swim now and get to the boat quickly. All right. All right, we made it. This feels right. I'm kicking back, gonna have a little siesta, wait for that tide to run out. We've been going hard, burning calories. So now it's time to kick the feet up, relax, wait for that tide to pass out so we can go for a hunt later on. Oh yeah. All right, that tide's all the way out and it's looking quite calm. The sun's come out, it's actually turned into a ripper day, so just had the dive gear out here drying out. I'll be taking the booties this time. Got the cameras charged up in case there's any action, but we just want to get out there, plug a fish or grab a cray or something like that, get straight back in. So get the gear on and make the big walk out again. I'll see you out there. Spangled emperor, they're a beautiful eating fish. Oh, that's exactly what we needed. Something to sustain today and tomorrow. Words can't describe how keen I am to cook this bad boy up. Woo! So this beautiful fish here is known as a spangled emperor, and I've actually never shot one of these. I picked the smallest one I could out of the school. He happened to be a bit bigger than I was hoping, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to store this fella without the birds getting to it or the sun. I'll definitely cook a big slab up now, get as much fish as I can into me, because I'm absolutely starving. And I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with the rest of the fish. Thank you, mate, for giving me your food. I'll try and make the most out of you. Beauty, eh? Just gonna take this one fillet off one side. We'll keep the rest for tomorrow, I reckon. So that's our fillet taken off for today. We'll leave the other side on. Look at that beautiful fillet. Woo! Time to cook this bloody fish. There we go. Got the fish here just sliced up, sprayed it with some oil. There's a bit of oil in the pan. Got my tongs. Feel like I got heat stroke. I need to smash some more water, eh? sucks not being able to have a fire, but you can imagine me trying to have a fire on top of all these turtle nests. It's just not right, eh? So that's why we got the gas stove. Does the trick, still tastes the same. It's actually cooking these really nice. We'll give them a flip. They're cooking so quick. Straight out of the ocean. Into the gob. Oh, I just remembered. I didn't bring salt or pepper, but I managed to throw in a soy sauce container. That's crazy good. I've been thinking hard about how to preserve the rest of this fish, and as I've been walking around looking at every turtle hole, I realized I should bury the fish. I found this little section here. There is a turtle hole right there, but there wasn't here. So I've just been digging, and thank God I haven't come across any eggs, so I'm not gonna dig any further. But I felt the sand and it's actually so much cooler. It's the best idea I got, man, because cutting it up and doing the fish jerky, it's not gonna work here. The birds are too onto it. I pray to God that that stays good until tomorrow. We'll cook it nice and early, I reckon. And so I don't forget where it is. I was planning on cooking that fish first thing this morning, but I'm a bit too excited. We've got the best weather of the trip. The tide's pumping in, it's a huge tide. And I reckon there's gonna be some big tiger sharks in the lagoon again, and I kind of want a bit of redemption, try and get some better shots. So I reckon we just send it, find some big tigers. No wonder why I got lower back pain. Oh. Couple turtles getting it on to start your morning. Yes, big tiger. Oh my goodness. This is so sick. They're gonna be everywhere. Look at him. Oh my God! Look at that fish! Look at that. Big tiger. Big tiger. Whoa! Oh. That's hectic. Got another beauty tiger just up here. This thing is nuts. That is a big shark. Woohoo! Big tiger. How sick is that? I'll leave him alone. I don't want to keep harassing the fella. I'm absolutely so blessed to have had these experiences. Even the one on the first day that came up behind me while I was diving. Tiger sharks are in the top 3 most dangerous sharks to humans. Bull sharks, great whites, and tigers. They're the most common ones to attack. But I do advocate for sharks, and this is their home, it's the ocean, so anyone who swims and dives and stuff like that, you got to be willing to accept the consequences of swimming, because this is where they live, this is what they do. I love them, and I'm glad that I'm safe this trip. I don't get to spend a lot of time with tiger sharks down where I live. This is like a playground for me. There's a turtle out here. I just can't believe how many big turtles. Oh. Speaking of, look, there's 2 of them. Oh, he's found a mate. Oi! Oi! Holy shit! Oh my god! That was insane. I think I just casually witnessed a turtle getting molested by another turtle. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, big tigers. Absolutely awesome to spend time with them out here. And I'm already sad that I'm leaving today. I feel like I just want to keep going. I've gone through so many SD cards and batteries, and I'm on the last of the batteries to get through this day. Let's go wash this off and check it out. It looks okay. Smells a little bit funky. Ooh. We'll just kind of see how it's looking inside. It doesn't look too bad on camera, but it's just like a bit slimy, a bit funky, but hasn't been that long. Surely it'll be alright. Surely. Yeah, it'll be alright. Really piping hot pan. Burn off any of that bacteria, hopefully. We should be sweet. Load up my bowl again. I pray to God this doesn't give me food poisoning. Oh man. The worst of ideas make for the best of memories. Remember that one, eh? I've been passed out for a couple of hours. Today's been that much hotter than the other days. Oh look, first one of the trip. Hey buddy. Yeah, I've just been sleeping in the hammock and decided to get the drone up. It's low tide now. And I've been spotting some big GTs out there, guys. And I did bring a rod, which I haven't touched the whole trip because the spearing's been so good. Thought since we're leaving the Savo, I'm not gonna catch any more fish to eat. I don't want them to go to waste. I'm gonna use this rod and see if we can catch one of those big solo swimming GTs. Yeah, kill a bit of time this Arvo before we got to pack gear and get out of here on the high tide. How cool are these little bommies that are holding like stripies and little cod and stuff? It's actually a lot nicer walking out here with a rod than all that dive gear. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. Love it out here, eh? Can't believe I'm leaving. How's the tide just rushing into this rock pool? There's heaps of bait. There's also some bigger fish I can see in here. They've all hidden now, but there they go. How cool is that? All right, come on. Come on. Come on, JT. Come on, GC. Come on. There's a shark. Oh, look, he's coming up. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, there's two. Look at him. There's two sharks. There they go. Woo-hoo-hoo. When the sharks come out, it's time to move, Spot. Come on, I just want one GT. That would just be the icing on the cake for this trip. Oh, yes! Yes! Run! Run! Oh no, is that a shark? Oh, please don't be a shark. Holy shit. Holy sh... Please be a GT, man. Please be a GT. Oh, it's coming in hot. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, he's gonna get me snagged. Oh, he's gonna get me snagged. What is this? Oh, it's the reef edge! I think that was a shark. Oh, I'm spewing. I only have one other lure. It's back at the boat. Huge walk back. Oh, that's devastating. I don't really think this through with the reef edge right there. Oh, damn it. I hate when I lose a lure, man. Hopefully those hooks rust out quick and the lure gets washed up. Someone can find it, recycle it. Time to leave this beautiful island.